Okay, so like I say, if you just want to get comfortable, get a drink if you need a drink. Any lozenges or anything like this to help you get in a good posture. And we're just going to start to bring our awareness to the body here and now with what is. So gently lowering the gaze if that's good for you, or perhaps you can just focus on something. And this meditation, we're just really going to begin with just watching what is. So not specifically on the breath, not specifically on a part of the body, but just turning inwards to how's the weather within you right now, and just being with that with loving kindness. And that loving kindness is simply you being with yourself, with what is. And we can, of course, come back to any um, anchors that we might find comfortable for us, the breath, or just a touching of the fingers, or opening your eyes if you're feeling a bit, feeling some uncomfortableness coming up. But we're just going to try and be with what is. So we might just start to watch the sound of the breath. If you can hear that, can you bring your awareness to the sound of your breath through the nose or through the mouth? Or maybe be with this sensation of the body as it breathes, the chest rising and dropping, maybe the back moving, the belly expanding, contracting. And we can always move the body a little bit if this is what we feel we need, shrugging the shoulders, moving the hands and arms. And just noticing what is in this moment. So I can hear some bells going off in a church that's not too far away from here. I can also hear my tummy grumbling a little bit, wanting some food. So what can you sort of notice? Maybe you can perhaps notice some tension in places. Maybe the breath is a bit fast or it's slowing down. Maybe we can start to feel a bit of ease coming into the body in certain areas, like a like a letting go of tension as we're breathing in and breathing out. Can we feel a bit of a breeze, perhaps? Or our body connected to the clothes we're wearing? Our tops, bottoms, our socks, blankets, pillows, chair. And then can we allow ourselves to give into gravity, to feel the weight of the body? Can we feel gravity holding us, supporting us? The earth holding us, supporting us here and now in this moment, as we all are supporting each other as well, here and now, being with each other, creating this peaceful space for each other. And that's such a beautiful thing in this world. We can see the contrast of good and evil, of sadness and joy, of coming together and separation. So we can maybe now just do a little bit of a body scan. And we'll start with the chest, the heart, if we can. Just focusing on the chest area though. So just to really imagine maybe like a force connecting to the chest as we're breathing in and breathing out. We could maybe almost try to see if we, and I really do struggle with this, see if we can connect with the lungs being breathed, not just through the body expanding, the chest lifting, but the lungs really filling up. So we could perhaps maybe start at the nose, if you're breathing through the nose or the mouth. Can you feel any sensations around those areas? Could start there, start simple. Maybe just above the lip, below and below the nose. And then maybe we could just start to go, can we feel anything around the nostrils, in the nostrils? And as we're trying to connect with the inner nostrils, can we connect with the face, the mouth, the lips, the chin, the eyes, the eyebrows, the cheeks, the nose? And how does our body feel and our face feel and our nose feel as we're breathing? And then we could just try to watch the breath and see how far we can sort of follow it in Or if not, see how far we can bring our awareness to each part of the body as it moves with the breath. So being with the in-breath as much as we can and the out-breath as much as we can. And then the way the body feels all over as the breath comes in and out. And we could try and just focus our attention on controlling the breath a little bit. So breathing in and breathing out. Can we feel the diaphragm moving as we breathe in? The raising of the chest. And then when we get to that full point, letting it go and feeling the body drop. And just kind of finding that in between of controlling and watching and just being with. And just noticing any sensations that come up. Perhaps you feel like you might want to move, or there's an itch, or there's an ache. And we're just going to watch that. And a good way to sort of think about this is imagine if you were on a beach right now. Beautiful beach, it's the perfect beach in your mind. White sand, yellow sand, whatever, it's up to you. You can make this beach. But it's quiet, it's just you, it's still. And you can just hear the wind and the crashing of the waves. Maybe you could hear like a seagull. Other than that, it's just the breeze coming in and coming out. And that same feeling and sensation that you would have for that beauty in that moment, we're going to just focus on this body and see that that's the same. That's the same. And we can have this all through the day. When we're struggling to sleep at night, we don't have to get lost in that. We can just bring it back to this. Not saying that if we're in a lot of pain, we might not need to take a painkiller. The breath is here always in this moment. So now what we'll do is just do a peaceful, silent meditation now for a few minutes, being with all of that. Being with the waves of the breath coming in and out. Washing away the tension. So if we just want to slowly start coming back now from that meditation, and you're encouraged to do whatever feels comfortable for you, slowly opening the eyes, taking in the sounds around us, moving the body a little bit. If you're having a stretch, shaking the body off. And I just want to say thank you all for creating this beautiful shared space for us to all practice together in this peaceful, just this precious, peaceful place we can all share. And you're all amazing. And just thank you very much. And I will end the recording now. I think that's the button I pressed.